Hey, everybody, welcome to That Damn Show. I'm Mark. I'm here with David and Anthony as well. Say hi, guys.
Hello, good evening to everybody.
Hola!
Anthony's camera's not cooperating with him very well tonight. He looks kind of like he's in a web stream from 2004.
It's a brand new camera.
All right, guys. So, how was your week?
Week was good. Just another week at
David,
work.
Yeah.
Going at the grind, and yeah, it was a good week. Can't complain.
I'm so glad that today is November 30th because I can finally get rid of this. You have no idea the excitement. I've never been so excited for a month to end ever until this one. I cannot wait to get rid of this.
Shave it off.
Coming off.
You gonna go completely like clean shaven?
I never clean shave. I'll have stubble.
Yeah, that works. All right.
So, you guys get anything exciting this week?
Oh, what did we get this week?
I picked up a flock Varus.
Yeah,
We all have one of those coming. Mine was supposed to be here today, but it hasn't updated shipping in several days. But then it's basically just going to be getting shipped off to Pennsylvania to P-Town's house. So,
okay.
It's actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a pretty cool looking pop. Even though it's supposed to be a bull cat, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's kind of cool, so I can't really complain. I got something else I want to show you guys.
hey, Anthony.
I'm actually
Anthony.
Yeah.
I want you to go back to your telephone because that camera looks like garbage. I don't think we could get through the whole show with it. It's you look
so weird. It's full.
I mean, does he look really bad for you too, David?
Yeah, not the far out one, but when he talks and it comes up close, then yeah. I can't see his face.
No, you get all pixelated and weird.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I got the Flex Beers too, and then remember Gary? Hey guys, get that metallic as you fell for it too. The metallic Children of the Forest is live. Yeah, it's the comment, but I got that too.
Oh, you fell? I thought I was the only one that fell for that.
I
garbage.
did. I fell asleep. I woke up and he said it's live and posted a link, and I just grabbed it right away.
I woke up from dead sleep, and then I was super excited, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, it's a comment." Because I didn't even look. I'm just like, I need to buy it. I need to buy it right now.
Yeah, same here.
That's like 150% better. Like 400% better.
I don't know. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Don't you apologize, sir.
He just likes to be like slim in the middle, make us look all chubby and taking up the whole screen. I see how it is.
This is the second damn camera I'm going through. Give me a second. I want to show you guys something.
All right.
They actually did a good job. My computer screen is screwing this up. I wanted to show you the glow. The glow is really good on the new Beetlejuice.
Turn the monitor off. Oh, no, it's a screen on your phone. You probably can't.
Yeah, you know what? I got him too and haven't checked out the glow yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
They actually did a good job this time. They did a really good job. I was happy when I got it and I put it under the blue light and I let it charge. I was like, oh, crap, look at this. They actually made up for that marshmallow stick Bigfoot.
Which is the little glow on there.
Yeah, I got him on Monday, and then I also got, you can kind of see back up there, the great big green goblin.
Uh-huh.
And did I have Hush Batman last week? The black and white one? I don't think I did.
No, I don't think that we talked about it, but yeah, I don't think you had it yet. Very nice.
How is the did you get the t-shirt with that, Mark?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool shirt. I gotta get that.
It's a good one. It's one of the better ones. I really like it.
You guys wanna laugh? So obviously I've been, teasing my store opening and whatnot. So I was going through all my old Marvel Collector Corp boxes. I never realized my X-Men box, the t-shirt was still in there. in the bag and everything. So I'm very happy to have my Xavier School for the Gifted t-shirt in the laundry that I'll be able to wear hopefully next week.
Awesome.
I'm very excited for the X-Men box that's coming out.
Oh my!
Yes, same here.
Oh my god! Like seriously, A Kid on Christmas all over again when they announced that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty freaking cool.
Oh, it's thrilling, especially after the absolute disappointment in the Studio 10 Years box.
Yeah, you know, I tried to tell myself I was excited, but you could even go back to the last several weeks in my thoughts on movie moments. And not only is it not a super exciting movie moment, I mean, well, now I have a Mickey Rourke pop. I guess it's the one thing I can look at.
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
But so did I really need one? I'd rather have one from Sin City.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was one line that we forgot.
Yeah, for sure. That would be great.
Sin City would be great because they could do black and white and color ones of all of them, and it'd be awesome.
The funny thing is, though, you would think that someone was watching our show from Funko because today, sure enough, we find that they're coming out with the Jeffersons.
Yep. Yeah, they're moving on up.
So it was, but speaking of moving up, speaking of glows, one thing Funko's not doing is moving up, and I think me and David are the poster boys for something. What's up with Entertainment Earth? Why are they doing another glow Pennywise?
I knew it. I knew that's what it was.
I don't know. I mean,
another.
Why?
You know, and it's not even a great one. I mean, let's see here.
No, the crab legs. I mean,
there
was one holding the arm, like possibly, but
let me go into my gallery here because you know the one thing that I have a big problem with this is they could do so much better. I mean, yeah, the glow is really, really cool, but I mean, I'll go back. Let me find. You know, I talk often about how Amy does
her customs.
Her customs, and this is actually one that she's done a custom of, and I thought she did a great job.
Pennywise has turned into Deadpool. There's as many Pennywise pops almost as there are Deadpool pops.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
And I mean, at least hers glows. Okay, because his teeth won't glow, and he's not metallic like the one that she did. And this picture doesn't do it justice, but yeah, no, it's I don't know. They've done it to death. I mean, there's going to be more at this rate. There's going to be more Pennywises than Batmans, and you know, Pennywise has been in one story ever.
Yeah, but there's a big difference. Exactly. The Batman line, as deep and involved as it is, I can respect it because there's so many different variations of Batman that you can go off.
Yeah.
Like the Deadpool one, I can't, you know, as biased as I am, it's too much. There's not that many Deadpool character versions of him. There's there's two Deadpools if you want to get technical movie-wise. But Batman at least deserves it. The Joker even deserves it. Pennywise and Deadpool, stop. Just stop.
Now, just wait for the second movie to come out here.
If they wanted to mix stuff up with Deadpool, they released the Wolverine Origins Deadpool pop.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Thank you. That's the only one they're missing with the sewn lips and the messed up face.
Or they do a movie moment of the current Deadpool killing that Deadpool, like in the post credits of Deadpool 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That would be actually pretty funny.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, I would get that one.
I saw. I was in Walgreens earlier. They had an abundance of the Hulk smashing Loki movie moment, which I think it's one of the better ones they came out with. But I know we all know Mark's Thanos Captain America disgust. So.
Yeah, you know, and me and Amy had a talk during supper tonight. You know, and we actually might, you know, we try to go for 100% on Stranger Things. Of course, minus Gold Hopper. Well, we kind of have Gold Hopper. We know about that. But we might not get the movie moments for Stranger Things because they're so big. And Stranger Things is one that we have the full set on display. And it's going to be bad enough now that there's a Demogorgon, a 6-inch Demogorgon, and a 10-inch Demogorgon. I mean, that is one of the things I did get this week. Is today arrived Target limited edition, the Blu-ray for season 2. So what they like to do is they like to make it as a throwback. So you have just like Hawkins video, and you got the Be Kind rewind, and they even have you open it up, and it looks like there's a tape in there, and then you open that part up, and then all the discs and stuff are in there. And they did the same thing with last season, but then they had it be like a slide out, and then this folds out into the disc case.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, and it bothers the crap out of me though, because they're so big, and where we keep all of our Blu-rays, this is too fat. It's too high. So I always have to keep them somewhere away from the other movies. But we probably will stream and watch them. I kind of just got them out of support for Stranger Things being as awesome as it is. And kudos to them actually going to this level to do packaging like this, because we don't get nearly as much of this kind of stuff. And I think it's awesome that they, do this retro kind of stuff. And it's not so gaudy. It's not like video games when you buy the collector's edition, when you get some big statue or something like that you get to find somewhere. Right.
I was in my Target earlier today running errands, and I saw Bloodsport, Gremlins, and a whole slew of what looked like VHS boxes.
But they're the T-shirts.
The T-shirts?
Then they're all T-shirts. Yeah, so
yeah.
That was pretty cool, too.
I got Rocky and Beetlejuice.
It brought back a lot of memories, because my dad used to own a video store before, like, the Blockbusters. He used to have, so it brought back a lot of cool memories to see all those VHS-looking boxes and styles.
Totally.
And then, obviously, there's the Stranger Things one. Mark, man, what'd you do wrong? Because you like to support the outcome of great series. What'd you do with Daredevil? Why'd they cancel Daredevil, man? That's so disappointing.
I never watched it.
Did they cancel it this week?
Daredevil will not have a season 4. It was canceled officially yesterday.
Yeah, they canceled it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, they've already canceled Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
But they haven't canceled Jessica Jones or Punisher yet.
Well, we know that there'll be
a Punisher.
Maybe they'll do another Defenders season, and maybe that's how they want to do it. Or maybe these are all getting canceled because Marvel wants to pull all their stuff, because Disney's going to have their streaming service, and we already know that Marvel is going to be having series on there. That maybe they're slowly trying to, as the contracts come up and stuff like that, maybe they're trying to pull them away, because we already know that there's going to be like a little mini series featuring Loki.
Oh.
And Tom Hiddleston it's going to have Loki and was it Loki and Winter Soldier or Loki and Hawkeye? I can't remember, but it's got 2 of the characters from the series, and they're actually going to have the real actors doing them. But they did announce this week that Loki is dead.
I saw that.
Yeah, for 8/4.
So it's going to be something that happens previous to all this.
So now, where can you find this streaming service of Disney that you're talking about, and when does it drop officially?
Sometime in the future. They haven't said for sure.
There's no actual information. It's just we know it's coming. Just when and where are not known.
I think just 2019 is all they've said.
Okay.
They've maybe given more, but I haven't got it. Because DC just dropped theirs a little while ago, and Marvel won't have their own since they're going to hop on the Disney bandwagon.
Disney, right?
Disney, but
let me see if I can find it.
So now that's kind of shitty, because Marvel deserves to have their own branding out there, in my opinion.
They do, but I think Disney realizes that they can capitalize on the popularity, and the problem is I don't think DC's is going to do super great, because it's such a limited. I mean, yeah, great. How they do the DC one too is you get access to comics and different stuff. It's not just for streaming. It's you get all kinds of stuff, but they have Titans right now, and they're bringing back that like Justice League Unlimited, or what is it? Is that what it was called?
I think so.
Or Young Justice or something like that. Maybe it was. It was one I hadn't watched, because I haven't followed the animated series very closely. But no, they're bringing that back, and now Doom Patrol has been added to it, and I think they're going to have previous episodes of all of like the Berlantiverse, the Arrowverse and stuff. So No, I think that I mean it's good. I'm actually happy that some of this is taking place, and I think
I
that
just
I think what's going to happen is we're starting to see the next level of what TV is going to be. Is
Right.
We're going to start getting all these different streaming services. Well, pretty soon you're going to have your Comcast, like the new version of Comcast, where they go in and they, all right, well, when you subscribe with us, you get Netflix, you get Hulu, you get CBS All Access, you get DC, you get the Disney one, for all this price. So it'll be cheaper than buying all of those. And I think you're going to see cable start all over again, but completely online.
all right. Well, if that's what it's going to be, it's making for an interesting future. That's all I really can say about it right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll see. And that's all.
Sky's the limit.
We have to look forward to what it's going to be, because as fans, especially if they're going to drag out the Daredevil and pull in, the new X-Men and this, that, and the other. The sky's the limit at this point, I guess. So let's see where they go with it, and let's hope for the best.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I'll definitely check it out.
Listen, hoping for the best is something that I think Funko does a lot of these days. Speaking of it, we had a very strange occurrence this week when they decided to make a Tuesday drop with the Make-A-Wish Foundation Freddy Funko Superhero Pop. Guys, two things. Impression on the pop, and what were your thoughts on it dropping on a random Tuesday?
I think the pop's okay. I mean, I like the Freddy Funko Pop. I can't say that it's my favorite Freddy Funko Pop, but it was good. It was cool that it was for a good purpose, purpose that it was released and everything. And, I'm surprised they did it on Tuesday. They could have easily done it for the yesterday pop, but maybe they wanted to burn off that Dorbs before the 12 Days of Christmas. But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. What I don't really understand is if they're going to do it for a charity, why limit it to 5,000? Why not do a normal 15K drop? It would have sold.
True.
But maybe it wouldn't. Maybe people wouldn't have been as excited about it. Maybe putting that 5,000 on there. But then why not do it 10? Because if they would have done 10K or 8K, I mean, they could have easily made a lot more money doing it. Because now, they did it as a limited enough money that the flippers are going to end up making more money off of it than Make-A-Wish did.
That's true. I mean, they were donating 100% of the proceeds, but still.
But how much of the proceeds, I mean, because they can factor in the production, the shipping, and all that other stuff all gets taken off. That they maybe get a few bucks off of each one that was sold, So, I mean, I'm sure that they probably donated, and they did an extra $5. So let's say that they made $50,000 for Make-A-Wish. That's awesome,
That
it's 50 grand exactly. It's 50 grand.
Trips or whatnot.
They could have done. They could have made $100 grand pretty easy,
Well, the flippers will.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true. I think the idea of it though that was pretty cool. I mean, Make-A-Wish. I used to be a pediatric nurse, so I saw many kids get their wishes. So it was kind of important to me. So I'm glad that they chose that charity as well.
Were you able to get one?
Yes, I was.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, which that's going on the Grail shelf. That's there just because it has meaning with my past.
So, yeah, it hits home. It's a personal value. So it's
exactly.
And I was torn. I decided I was going to go for it, but then I forgot that they changed it. So I was sitting there refreshing, waiting for it to go live, not thinking that you actually have to click on it now.
Oh, you gave away the secret. No,
yeah. So by the time I did it and got in line, it sold out. But like I said, I was okay with it. It wasn't one that I had to have, but it is a cool pop, and having that sticker on there, it'd be one that would have stayed in the box just because it adds a little extra meaning. Even though it did say Make-A-Wish across his chest and everything, I think it was even cooler being in the box.
Mm-hmm.
But we had lots of strange stuff. Toy Tokyo brought back Biggie a few times this week.
Well, yeah, they had a count of
killing it.
They had a count of 4K on the first initial drop that they released.
Mm-hmm.
But now we know that it's also going to be re-released yet again. So Biggie just went from everybody thinking that this may be, they thought it was going to be something like in the realm of the OG Biggie non-metallic, and now it's like, nope, we're going to go way down here.
Yep, $30.
Well, my prediction is it's actually going to be worth less than $30 in like stash within a month. It's actually going to take a dive, kind of like how some of the Funko Shop, like Purple Gill is worth like 19, even though no one got them for less than like 24. And so I mean, it's, but you know, it's a cool pop to have, and I like the pop itself, you know. So I was actually kind of excited to be able to get one, and but you know, I knew that when it went live again and I bought it, that it was already down. The value of it in stash was already down to 45 before this happened. So, I mean, that just goes to show, especially these non-numbered pops, don't buy them right away. You're going to pay way too much money for them. You know, because I still really, really want an Orange Chrome Batman and a Ram Man. And I've been sitting on both of them, letting them come down a little bit in price, you know, because I don't want to pay a ton for them, you know. And
right.
And they keep dropping. They keep getting lower and lower and lower. I mean, Ram Man's down to like 60, and I think Orange Chrome's at like 80 right now. But doesn't have a price in stash. But I know that you can get him for $80 on eBay right now.
Here's the problem. The problem is, first and foremost, that these are NYCC pops and not SDCC pops.
Right.
NYCC pops do not hold a candle to SDCC.
No, they never have.
It's I know that SDCC in itself is even harder to get into, which probably makes a big difference in why these pops are so much more valuable. But look at Cheerleader Deadpool. She's still at, I think, plus 200.
Yeah, but you know, I disagree with that fact now, because Funky Phantom's worth just as much.
But that was the LE 1000.
No, it was 2,000, I think.
No, it's 1,000, and I'm.
Is it really?
No,
it's 1,000. Okay. Oh wow!
So that's the only difference with that, because even Black Chrome Batman from a few years back was NYCC. Well, you know, these pops, they drop big time. Where at least the San Diego pops still keep. They teeter with that 200 range. Yeah, you have ones that, yes, Funky Phantom has kept its significant value, but it's got to be from the LE. That 1K is such a limited number. It might as well be an LE 50 or an LE 24, because not many people have it, and not many people that do have it are even close to willing to get rid of it. So
nope, mine is staying up.
No, the people that flipped them already flipped them, you know. And,
right.
And then that's how it was with Cheerleader Deadpool too. And you know, I'm sure, was Beast Boy numbered?
3,000.
Okay, and Atom Bomb was numbered too.
The sticker wasn't. They said it was going to be 3,000 of them, but the sticker is just Toy Tokyo, so I don't know the truth on that one.
Oh, then I'm guessing it's not.
I mean, because they released them in Australia too. I don't know.
It makes me think that, you know, we still could see any of these Toy Tokyo ones get re-released. There's if they don't number them, they can keep doing them. But I couldn't believe I saw pictures from Australia today, and I saw that at Pop Culture they still had more Ace the Bat Hounds, and that's a numbered pop.
Yeah, 3,000, isn't it?
8,000.
Oh, 8,000.
So I mean, there maybe was a box of them that got found somewhere, or maybe they bought some up from somewhere. It's anything's possible, because I don't think that they can make more than that and actually put that on there. But you never know.
Here's what happened. Toy Tokyo said to Funko, Biggie is Biggie. So make as many as you can. We'll drop them when they're hot. Nobody will expect it from us. And then all of a sudden, a few months later, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's round 2. Kudos to them, because they're making their money. They're making their profit.
Yeah, they did. So they did off there.
You can't knock them for that, as you know. But
a surprise. Nothing sells better than a surprise drop, because that's what I'm actually liking about the Funko Shop right now, is that they send out that email in the morning, because it gives me a little bit of time to sit down and think about if I want that pop. Because, you know, when it jumps and you know that if it's a good one, it's going to sell out right away. You have no idea, you know. You have no idea what, you know, the temperature is for that pop, you know, how many people are going to be wanting it and all that other stuff. And now when you have, like, you know, 4 or 5 hours to sit back and think about it, you're like, do I really want this? Do I care? Because I mean, I have pops. Rory with the Predator mask. I haven't seen the new Predator movie. I have it. I'll watch it. But do I care that I have that pop? No.
Wait, it's out already? The movie is?
It is here.
Oh, I have to watch that.
Well,
anyhow, I agree with you.
It's probably not out there yet.
I
found
a bunch of 1986 Kenner Predator figures, which is pretty cool, in a box that I had. So that was cool because I got to see the OG stuff. But I tell you, the new stuff, the pops were cool. The movie looked dope, but that Rory was just horrendous. I mean, maybe because I didn't see the movie yet, I don't comprehend.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, kid with a mask on. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be funny. I mean, there's enough comical people in there that I'm thinking that it might be one that I like after seeing it. But no, it's tough to say.
Speaking of liking stuff after you see it, guys, I know we touched on it earlier, but my disappointment in the Marvel Collector Corp 10-year Marvel Studio anniversary box that came out. I mean, why? What were they thinking? First of all, the gold Pez Hulk, they're really pushing these Pez's. They're in every box, in every store. The Pez's they're getting crazy with. The movie moments was a pop. Ant-Man? Really? What did he have? What significance does he have to this 10-year MCU, collector box? He's
it's a movie that's part of the 10 years. And maybe they've
I don't know.
Maybe they made a bunch of these movie moments and then they like tested them on with some surveys and stuff, and everyone was like, there was a reason why this one didn't leak out.
That's true.
The Venom one leaked out like a month and a half early, and because the Venom one was awesome.
It was awesome.
Nobody saw this one. They kept it under tight lock and key because I think they thought people would cancel. Because, okay, the movie moment, there's going to be people who like it, but Iron Man 2 was an okay movie. It was one of my. It's definitely not top 10, maybe not even top 15 for the MCU movies. And the Gold Hulk Pez, I made the mistake. I said, please don't let there be a gold chrome Marvel pop in there unless it's Stan Lee.
But you made it a gold chrome Pez.
No, not even. It's not even shiny. It's just gold, dirty gold paint.
Yeah. It looks like.
And then two of those little hey, give me like one of those little mini guys, not two.
They're not even minis. They're micros.
Yeah.
That whole Pez looks like somebody dropped it in sand and it caked out in the sun for too long and became clay. Oh, it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
Guys, you don't understand. This is the one box, except for they better not disappoint me with the X-Men box.
Well, it sounds like it's not going to have a T-shirt again. So that means it's either going to be a big, like a pop ride or a movie moment. And let's just pray to God that this movie moment thing isn't what they're going to keep doing, or I'm quitting.
I mean, it's classic. I don't know. Yeah.
Because what I want, okay, this is what I'm hoping for, okay? Because I'm hoping that there's going to be two pops. Because they do that sometimes in the, like they did Thor and Loki. There was the one MCU box where they had Miles Morales Spider-Man and the female Thor, and so they do two pops every once in a while. And I'm hoping that this is, because we need a little pick 'em up. And I'm hoping for some X-Men we haven't seen, or X-Men we haven't seen as much of. What my hope is we get in a Gambit. And it would be awesome to have like a glow Cyclops.
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
Those,
and I'd really like a Magneto. Definitely.
Yeah, there is Magneto. There isn't
he was
always
my favorite villain, X-Men villain.
I think every single one of us that has any tie to X-Men in any way is hoping for a Gambit. I would also like to see like a Rogue, because We haven't seen, and you can make the hair glow where she has her little.
Yeah, that would work.
yeah.
You know? So there's a lot that can be done. I really hope it's not as disappointing as this box that they just came out with. Because even the Deadpool box was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the taco holder. They did a good job with that. The Venom box blows everything away. Let's hope what they do with X-Men, they do like they did with Venom. That's my hope. That's my wish. Make it happen, Funko. Make it happen.
Yeah, they need to redeem themselves. They can't do 2 bad boxes in a row because otherwise it's gonna really hurt, you know, the subscription.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If they do, I'm canceling.
Yeah, because now can you buy them after it closes? I think you can, but it's more expensive.
Yeah, I think the price goes up.
I think it goes up like $10 or $15.
Well, the MCU box I don't think sold out.
They closed it. They always closed it.
Yeah, it closes and then they'll reopen it if they want to.
Tuesday was the last day that you could either sign up or cancel for that box. So
yeah, I just canceled my Smuggler's Bounty one. I'm getting tired of those. What is it? Jabba Skiff is this one coming out? Like I canceled it.
Oh, that's right, because there's still one left of that. That was the only one that's still going from the mail, like the regular old school subscription, right?
Yeah. No, I canceled it.
I'm hoping. Well, it seems like for all the other ones, they're just. It seems like okay. The Disney ones are Hot Topic. Horror ones are all over the place. The DC ones seem to now be Target boxes because they did the Batman 66 and then they did the Aquaman one.
Yeah, that's right. So.
And I did like the Batman 66 one, but the Aquaman one's garbage.
No, I won't get it.
My Target
the Batman one though was cool.
I didn't get either. I just for some reason Target has left such a sour taste in my mouth that I don't even care what they come out with. I'm so tired of their antics, especially the one by me. It's just terrible. It's terrible.
So you didn't get Die Hard today?
No, that's where I might have messed up. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah,
you know
I got it.
I'm sure it's still available.
I'm sure it is.
I am too.
Because
I think I like him with the wife beater shirt on. It leaves a little more to the imagination.
It does.
Come on.
The t-shirt's kind of cool, but that's a garbage that's a garbage exclusive. Now, did you guys see all the Captain Marvel pops?
Yes, I did.
Now, there's a lot of exclusives, and then I was like looking because there's like the regular Captain Marvel, and then the Chase is her with her mask on and the mohawk. And I'm like, oh, but the Target one has the same thing, but she's flying and glows.
Oh no!
Yeah, here we go with that one.
Oh yeah. There's a million exclusives, and so tentatively right now I'm going to go after the exclusives, and then I'll pick up a few of the commons as they come about. And I need to be more on it because I slept on some stuff because some of the places haven't been doing their normal like repeat stuff, or because I've still been waiting for the GameStop Black Panther to show back up in stock. It hasn't, so I'm gonna probably have to eBay that one because that's. I still need the actual Eddie Brock Venom, but that's no worry. And luckily, my friend Kevin Voss picked me up the Ghost Rider one, so I just have to get that from him at some point in time. So I'm happy that I have most of mine now, and that was actually one of the better series they've done in a little while. I really liked all those Venomized. They did a good job with Venom. Hopefully actually, I might watch the movie this weekend, so we'll see how good the movie is. It got bad reviews, but it made a lot of money.
Yeah, but a lot of the diehards, like
because
my geek crew, my geek crew that I hang out with locally, they could not stop talking it up. They said that it was phenomenal. The critics just need to say negative stuff.
Yeah, I've people that have been big fans. I've heard both sides. And it's I'll let you guys know after I've watched it, but I'm probably gonna go in with low enough expectations that I'll probably end up liking it.
Right, same here.
Come on,
same here without a doubt.
It's Tom Hardy. How bad can it be?
How bad can it be, Batman? But now Into the Spider-Verse came out, I think, today, and that's getting phenomenal reviews. Some people are saying it might be the best Spider-Man movie.
Really?
Isn't it a cartoon?
It's computer animated, but like really 3D looking, and it's basically it's not an MCU movie, you know, and so it's taking so it's got like an old bitter Peter Parker, Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man Noir. I mean, basically all these Spider-Mans they've been releasing. Spider-Pig is in it.
Oh, jeez.
Spider-Ham is in the movie?
What is he? Is 2099 in it?
No, but they have like this tweaked out anime version that's this girl in this big like mech Spider-Man suit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so no, and that's the look of the Green Goblin, that's the one up there is from that movie, you know, and I mean, after playing at the PlayStation Spider-Man game, which was great,
I gotta finish that one.
I can't get enough Spider-Man right now. I'm waiting for the last DLC to drop, and then I think I'm gonna do all 3 of them in one shot.
A good idea.
I know nothing about the game.
Oh, the game's amazing. It's amazing.
My friend got it. My friend beat it in like 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe 20, low 20s. It depends. You really get sucked into doing the side quest stuff, so it actually makes it last quite a bit longer.
Yeah, but, that's what I was doing.
Oh.
I'm going to borrow it.
Mango Loco.
Mango Loco.
Yeah, it's one of the monsters.
It's pretty good. I've had that one. That's good.
It tastes really weird after having the pipeline punch.
Well, if I did mango,
the first sip, I went, but I think it's okay.
If I took a sip of anything mango, I'd be in the hospital with EpiPens getting stabbed into me.
Oh yeah, we don't need to do that. We'll save your leg.
Only, but unless we do it live and we bring the phone with, so we can, you know, that might bring up the viewership. You know,
definitely.
Some kind of medical crisis.
My face blowing up like Will Smith.
Yet still talking about Pops, showing that dedication and. No,
like Funko had this week, dropping the door set on Wednesday. Thank you, Funko, for giving me a wallet day off.
You know, I'm hoping that we get. Well, we know that we're going to have lots of days, and we'll be going into that a little bit. But I'm hoping to have a few vacation days over these next 12 because it's going to be terrible. Now, the nice thing is with the movies, we got another movie coming up here in a couple weeks, Aquaman, which is actually now the first reactions have come out and they've been really good. That people have actually say that that they've said that it's the second best. Today, I think they still are saying that Wonder Woman is the best of the DCU movies.
No, but, Batman.
That's not DCU though. That's
okay.
I mean, if you think Batman versus Superman is the best one, then
no.
I'm still an apologizer for Batman versus Superman because I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. But it's not great.
No.
But you know, with the director of Thor Ragnarok doing it, you know that you know that it's going to at least be fun. So
I'll give it that. I'll definitely give it that.
And the new the final trailer dropped, and it looks really good. I mean, it looks like it's a lot of fun. And
Speaking of trailers, when are we getting our A4 trailer?
Probably not till Captain Marvel.
Wow! So they're not
going to be the Super Bowl special preview.
Yep, because I think that there's probably going to be something that happens in Captain Marvel that's going to have an impact on the next movie.
And yeah,
I like where you're going with
Nick
that.
Fury and all that stuff.
I think until after that happens, you're not going to, because how it left off. They can't show us almost anything. I mean, what can they show us? I mean,
nothing.
After the
nothing.
You know, and
not until you're absolute. You know, I didn't put it into perspective. They cannot until Captain Marvel comes out because that's how it all ended.
Mm-hmm.
The page to her. So fair enough. I'll be quiet until the movie comes out. What, March 9th, I think, or something like that.
Somewhere, I don't know.
Captain Marvel thing comes out in February, and then Infinity War will come out in May, I think.
Wow, it's getting close. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I know, because
that's going to be good.
I was worried about Infinity War because when they announced the sheer amount of different superheroes and supervillains and everybody that was going to be in it. It was like, how are they going to pull this off? I mean, it's just, it's going to be a big hot mess, and it wasn't. They did a great job, had great pacing. They did excellent pairings of the different superheroes together that made for great riffing and everything like that. It was altogether one of my favorite movies from last year to watch. That was like, at least my favorite fun movie.
Right. It may be up there in my all-time, like, definitely top 10.
Oh yeah, for superhero movies, it was really really good. I really really enjoyed it.
You know what people aren't enjoying? The little teaser that Target dropped today. What is gonna happen? You guys think the Die Hard Pop and Tea combo, or the Lost Boys, which was dope, but a lot of people weren't into it. But Britney Spears?
I know, with the T-shirt. Oh no!
What's possessing them? What, the 90s and early 2000s nostalgia, and that's what we think of? Crazy Girl Shaved Her Head had one hit song through auto-tune? Really?
Well, you know, they are, Funko's all about nostalgia. You got to remember that.
That's why we're here.
And
that's why we're here.
And we're not the target audience for this pop. But there is a target audience out there. And I mean, they're always trying to find that way to bring a few more people in. I mean, this is hot on the trail of the Mariah Carey pop, you know, and it's just, I think that this is just another one, you know, because I mean, think about how excited you talked about how when you walked into Target and you saw those VHS cases with like Bloodsport. Okay, do you know how many people that are younger than us even know what Bloodsport is?
Yeah, no.
People don't even know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ogre's in it. Come on. Yeah, no, people don't know that.
And so, I mean, there's certain, they're trying to find that thing, because they've mastered our generation. They have hit us time and time again with some of the best nostalgia stuff. But they want to get the millennials. They want to get, there isn't an audience that they don't want to get. They're going to continue. I am pulling my headphone. I just almost tripped over my headphone.
Though, I mean, I love my T-shirt box shirts. I'm not going to sport Britney Spears for the mall.
Really,
like,
really
hey, look at my shirt, guys.
I'm really, really surprised that they did a T-shirt box with this. This is, I mean, would I rather see you in a T-shirt box when they did like Joey Ramone or Lemmy, you know? But then again, different target audience, you know? And maybe I think that, I don't know who this one is. I do not know. This is not going to sell out.
Well, no, I'm not buying it.
Hit me, baby, one more time, because not happening.
You're not going to see a repeat. You're not going to get it. Yeah, you're not going to see Target saying, "Oops, I did it again," because this will be the only Britney T-shirt box.
However, I would be really interested if they made a chase of her bald. That would be awesome.
It would, but I think you're only going to find that in the custom market, because I don't think she's going to sign off on that. I don't think, you know, Crazy Britney is going to be one of those things that she wants to, you know, or like slightly overweight wearing clothes she shouldn't, stumbling around the stage one, you know.
Oh my God.
Or the Hillbilly Wedding with Kevin Federline 2-pack.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, there we go.
Or the 2-pack with the 36-hour annulled marriage.
David, I think your whiskey's hitting Mark.
Yeah, Mark. You got some booze in there.
Yeah, no. That was a very interesting one, I must say.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Well, yeah, but you know what? But you're right. And as a corporation that are heavy, well, that are all about retail, they have to hit every market, because if they don't, they want all the customers that they can get. You're right.
True.
So I can't knock them for doing what they're doing. I just think there would have been better options to roll with other than Britney Spears.
What, like more cereal?
Bullseye cereal, yes.
Oh, you know, and I am still hoping. Well, we know that there will be a 10-inch Bullseye, so that's one I have to get. But
you could have did any of the boy bands, which probably would have went over a lot better than Britney.
Well, there's been a rumor that they are doing Backstreet Boys, so this is probably the gateway into it because I think that we saw like in the computer system somewhere for what the Everybody video or something. I think they're doing they could do a ton, and if they do Backstreet Boys, they'll do NSYNC, and then. Yeah, they're just going to keep going, and maybe they'll make Dorbs of O-Town or 98 Degrees.
And don't listen. If they're going to do that, they got to bring out the OGs, the New Kids on the Block.
No, those will be all 10-inch pops. I got my Jordan.
Oh, that's funny.
Speaking of what could come out, I know that we're going to touch on some of the stuff that they've already dropped some first views and first looks on. Did you guys happen to see the leak that the McDonald's ad icons will be made and released?
I'm not going to believe it until I see them.
Yeah, exactly, because I've heard it a few times, and then they cancel them, and no.
The receipt did have a date of today. So that was the first thing. At first, I didn't see the date on it, and I'm like, how do we even know this isn't the same damn receipt from the last time, you know?
Right.
But, that's true.
But, you know, maybe they've shown McDonald's the what light, you know, and like, hey, look, we sell a bunch of these. But the thing is they're all commons. There's just going to be more ad icons that are, you know, that everyone isn't going to be excited about, because I'm excited about the new Captain Crunch, but a lot of people aren't, because it's not a Funko shop. It's not an exclusive. It's just Captain Crunch holding a sword. I mean, how many people do you see posting, oh my God, look, I got my Dig-'em frog today. No, I mean.
But I'll tell you something. When that Felix the Cat comes out, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's going to be one of my favorite pops. It's one of my favorite cartoons.
Well, that one, and then what were some of the other ones? Oh, Modern Family. I saw some of the pictures of those, and those look really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have the Teletubbies.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on those as well.
I've never seen a whole episode of the Teletubbies.
Me neither.
I remember one time I was flipping through the channels and it came on, and I was like, they're making these weird noises, and then it pans up, and then there's this big floating baby head in the sky, and you know, I got frightened. You know, I locked myself in my room and I waited a half hour before I left.
Right in the shower. Yeah, that was it.
It was like Snorkels met the Power Rangers in a plushie version.
Snorkels.
Snorks.
Yeah. Snorks. Good idea. All right.
Oh my God, they need to make Snorkel Pops.
You're watching
They need to make
Funko.
Snorkel Pops.
Snorkel Pops.
They're just called the Snorks.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. Because that was a follow-up to the Smurfs. Same animation company did them.
La, 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 la,
yeah, that was a good one. The little bubble antennas. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because then they can move on and they can do what? There was the back. There was the Get Along Gang. Gummy Bears.
What about Gumby?
I'm surprised. You know, but
got Albert in the game.
Yeah. With how the body layout is of a pop, could they do Gumby?
It's already.
I'm sure they.
All they have to do is just put it in a box. Gumby is already a pop, like you said.
Yeah, but Gumby doesn't have a big head. The head's not bigger than the body.
I mean, they could. I don't know.
I mean, they can make a big 10-inch Gumby and just make him look like Gumby, but Gumby and Pokey don't really lend themselves to the actual makeup and design of what a pop would look like.
No, they don't. I mean, the flat.
Because you couldn't have his head right.
I mean, it'd be dope. I'd buy it, but
I'm just trying to see if there's anything
how they can do that
that would even
remotely
I don't resemble
anything, because they all have the head.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
You know, if they did Riverdale, they should do Archie.
Well, there is an Archie pop, just not old school Archie.
No, it's Riverdale Archie, right? Whatever. Gem and the Holograms look pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about those. Embarrassingly so excited. I'm like, wow. I can't remember what the lead singer of the Misfits is called again, though.
I couldn't tell you. Oh, isn't that Glenn Danzig?
Glenn Danzig. yes, it's Glenn Danzig. Different Misfits. Well, actually, let me see here. I added it to my wish list. So let's see here. It is Pizzazz. That's what it was.
There you go. Any of you guys get lucky enough to grab an Ultraman?
No.
Oh, did it go live today?
It went live. It was live for approximately 30 seconds, maybe. Had it in my cart, was checking out. That's it. And then I went to Barnes & Noble after work and asked him, and he's like, oh, I didn't even know what it was, but there was like 20 people lined up at the door this morning waiting for him. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that huge.
Oh, so they actually had them in stores today, too?
Yeah, got released. Yeah, the guy said there was like 20 people waiting, and they were gone. And he had like 5 of them. They were gone. 2 seconds.
They probably still have them at ours.
Yeah, I was online. It's exactly when I got the alert it released. Like, had it in my cart, no problem, and it was gone.
They'll probably restock again, though.
Well, supposedly they're going to drop. Supposedly they're going to drop it every day this weekend.
Oh, really?
Supposedly because that's Tokyo Con. It's Tokyo Con weekend. So I heard that they're holding off a few to re-release tomorrow and Sunday. How true that is, I don't know. I'm just
I have to keep checking. It's in my cart, so it's still there. It just says temporarily out of stock.
I got these little birdies that like to float things in my ear from time to time. So,
well, that'd be cool.
Cooler than the Lilo and Stitch box.
Oh, let me smell your pineapples. No.
Well, honestly, I don't think I've seen the movie, but I've been watching so many animated movies lately. In fact, we did that deal over the last weekend. Thankfully, on Black Friday, they had that deal where you get a year of Hulu for $12. So now we've been watching all kinds of new kids cartoons and stuff because they have everything from all the old Nick cartoons. They have all the Rugrats and all that stuff on there to all this newer stuff. So we have a plethora of new animations going on here.
Yes, we do.
But now, kids, are you guys ready to throw down?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what we're doing here is I'm going to try to start a new tradition here. And with the 12 Days of Christmas, we are going to try and do our best to pick. Each of us are going to try to pick what we think the 12 Days of Christmas pops are going to be. Now, we're all going to pick 12 pops or items. What's going on? I hear a whole bunch of noise. Oh, are you playing some Christmas music to go along with the talking?
Okay, I was going to say, it's not me.
We have a soundtrack for this.
This is how prepared we are. We're a garbage truck on fire. Don't worry about it. But now for our picks, we can be as specific or general as we wish to be. But we're going to kind of, as they go, we're going to kind of decide on how many points they're going to be worth. And then later I'm going to go back and I'm going to write all these down and record them. So as it comes out, so next Friday, we're going to have our running total and see who's in the lead. And then the next following show will crown that damn champion.
Damn champion.
And who wants to go first?
David, you start.
I mean,
let's do your list first, David. So now the big question is, well, you're going to go. We know of 3 for sure.
Yes, and I'm calling them all.
Yeah. So
Chili Willy.
Those are full points for all of us on those. So yep, Chili Willy.
Chili Willy. We've got Buddy Elf.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Betty Boop.
Well, but we haven't seen Betty Boop with the sticker, so she's not the sure thing. The third sure thing is the Honey Nut Cheerios.
The Cheerio Buzz, yeah.
So now,
and the Care Bear.
The Care Bear and Betty Boop are yours if you choose to go with them, but they're not sure things. So so
I'm going to go with them.
5. So we need 7 more guesses from you.
All right, I'm going to go with the Funko line. There's 2 in particular. There's an Elf one, Igor Elf.
But do you think they're going to be a 2-pack, or are you going to say that they're going to be separate?
They're going to be separate.
Oh, they're going to be separate.
They're going to be separate.
Okay.
And then there's a snowman called Flaky.
All right.
I think they're going to do some kind of Freddy Funko. Maybe a Christmas one. I don't know, holding a Christmas box, something. Probably wrong, but I don't know. Probably.
Okay, so you're going to say they're doing a Freddy Funko. Now, do you want to add a modifier to it and say, is it going to be a pop? Is it going to be a plushie? Is it going to be a Dorbs?
It is going to be, what are they? Funko HQ ones. Like the Halloween Freddy.
Oh, one of the big ones.
They did a summer one. They did that one. So I think it's going to be one of those.
That could be very legit, actually. I wish I would have.
What else do we have?
Mine is a little different.
Okay. See, variety is key. I'm going to go, they're going to be vinyls. I don't know what pack it is, but they're going to do some vinyl line.
Okay.
Same with Dorbs. They always got to throw the Dorbs out there. I don't know if it's going to be Funko's line, something like that, but I'm pretty sure they'll have some Dorbs in it.
Okay.
So number 11 is going to be, we're going to get a cereal.
Yeah.
You know that without a fact. So what kind is yet to be determined, but we're going to get cereal. And I think for number 12, I couldn't come up with a number 12.
Just make a wild guess. Just throw something out there.
Something glow in the dark. I don't know.
Okay, something's going to glow. Okay.
Something that's going to glow.
Let's say this is how we're going to score these as they come true, okay? So when we say like Chili Willy, like say we say the Chili Willy blue pop, okay? So that would be a 3-pointer, okay? We'll say 3 points because we got the pop, the line, and the style all there, okay? So if you say like a Freddy Funko, if there's a Freddy Funko and it's not the line you pick, you get 1 point.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so I mean, because there was, so if there is a Freddy Funko, but it's different than yours, so we'll give partial credit. If we say that that there's like going to be a vinyl of a certain line, if you get the line wrong, but there's still like a vinyl 2-pack, you get 1 point.
Okay, that's fair.
So so that it's going to encourage us to take bigger risks. But Anthony, why don't you go now?
All right, so obviously following suit with the big three, Frozen Chili Willy, Buddy the Elf with the raccoon, and Buzz the Bee. Those are going to be the 3 pops we pretty much know of.
Yeah.
Another pop I feel they're going to release is the Pillsbury Doughboy as an ad icon with the Christmas sticker.
Okay.
I also think that the plushie the big plushie they're going to release this year is the Coca-Cola bear. The Christmas Coca-Cola bear. The white one.
Okay. All right.
I also feel that there's going to be a couple Dorbs. One of them is going to be the Christmas Lilo, because if you recall, they already did a Christmas Stitch as a Dorbs. So I'm thinking they're going to come out this year with the Christmas Lilo. The Lilo and Stitch box just came out. They already have the Stitch. Right. They'll follow suit. They'll drop the Lilo so everybody can complete that set.
All right.
I also see another Dorbs. I don't know if I think it's going to be a Funko line Dorbs. So I don't know really where they're going to go with that. I got 2 Pezzes. One being a Grinch, one being an Elf.
Right.
So I got a Grinch and an Elf Pez that I foresee happening.
So now Elf, are you saying like Elf like Will Ferrell or like Elf on the Shelf?
Like Elf on a Shelf, like an Elf, like pointy ear cartoony Elf. Random Elf. Maybe Freddy Funko Elf. I don't know. But just some variation of an Elf. And I think they're going to do the Grinch. They're going to do something Grinch related. They always do. They always do. So that there's going to be something Grinch related. I believe it's going to be a Pez because they're really pushing this. Actually, I think they're going to do a Grinch cereal. That's the cereal. It's going to be a Grinch cereal.
Yeah, okay, that works. I mean, I'm not. I can't change my.
They're going to do. They're going to do a green Grinch O's for the cereal. I'm going to take the Pez back. I think they're going to do an Elf Pez, and maybe they do a Santa Pez.
Okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. I need 2 more. My two others, I'll do a vinyl 2-pack. I don't know of what. I'll just randomly throw out a vinyl 2-pack. I'll take the hit on the points, not being able to give a specific on it.
It's all right.
And wow, yeah, wow. They'll do a Freddie Funko Christmas. He'll have a Christmas hat pop.
All right. Let me get my list up. So, I'm going to go, of course, Chili Willy, Honey Nut Cheerios Bee, and Buddy the Elf with the Raccoon. And then I'm going to go with the Care Bear, because the Christmas Care Bear, because they did do the Halloween one as a Funko Shop. So I'm guessing that this is going to be a Funko Shop one as well. I haven't decided yet the Betty Boop, so I'm at 4, okay? So my Freddy that I guessed was a Hikari Freddy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So even though I think David's is better, I think that new big line, the big ones they do, is probably what it's going to be. But then this way, it knocks out that if I get a Freddy Funko or a Hikari, I'll get a point. So I'll stick with what my list is. I'm trying not to deviate from it. I think that. Well, I haven't decided for that. Okay, so the vinyl 2-pack is where I think we're going to see the Grinch. I think we
him
maybe
and the
will
dog,
see
maybe
him, the dog, or him in like Cindy Lou Who or whatever. I think that we could see that. I think we're going to see Buddy the Elf cereal.
Okay.
That hasn't because that hasn't come out yet. So I'm gonna go with a different cereal. I'm going with Buddy the Elf. There's gonna be a 5-star, and I don't.
Oh, I didn't even think of the 5 stars.
And it's going to be a 5-star Christmas one. I'm going to go with, they're going to do a 5-star Christmas Batman, just like they did the Christmas Dorbs a few years ago, with the red and green. I'm really going out there. Well, no, yeah. Yep, with the red and green Batman. So I think that'll be the third version of the 5-star for that guy. The Pez, I'm going to say that it's going to be a Freddy Funko Santa for the Pez. But I have a feeling that it might be a multi-pack of Pez where it could also have, they're going to be Funko themed. I don't think they're going to do it in a movie. So it could have like the Psycho Santa as the Pez from last year. Mm-hmm. And it could have like the white Bigfoot or like a Christmas Bigfoot.
Christmas Bigfoot. There we go.
That is another one I'm guessing too. So I'm throwing that into the Pez because I'm mixing a couple of these up. But I think we may see a Bigfoot carrying a Santa sack, wearing a Santa hat as one of them.
I mean, it makes sense.
They've made so many of them that, what's to stop them from making more? I don't. They did 2 ad icons last year, but I kind of don't think we're going to see a second ad icon this year. I think I'm going to throw in then. I think that they could do a Funko original line 3-pack of Dorbs. So we could see things. I'm kind of doubling up on some of these. That we could see the same lines in some of these because I know they're going to hit somewhere. But I think we could see like the Psycho Santa, the 2 Psycho Santas, and maybe like a Freddy Elf or something like that, Or they may just do the 2 Psycho Santas again as Dorbs. But I do think that the Dorbs are going to be Funko line. And then for my last one, it was okay. I had it down to 2 things, and both of these are kind of wishful ones. I thought that they would maybe do a red and green chrome Batman where they would have the body red and the head green, and for Christmas. But I'm not gonna go with that one. But I could see him doing a Thanos with the Santa hat.
Oh.
And
He
in the
snaps.
Infinity Gauntlet, he's holding the bag of toys.
He snaps and everybody gets cold.
That would be a good one.
So I think that's going to be my picks. So, it's going to be interesting, because with the amount of leaks that we've seen, I feel like we've maybe seen all the pops. And I hope we haven't. Oh, and I totally blew it because I didn't pick the two other ones that we saw today. Well, I stuck with my list. So, but yeah. So, yeah, we do know, we think that there's going to be two more Funko Shop ones. But I do think that they're going to be a 2-pack, David. I don't think they're going to be separate days. I think they're going to be together. But
yeah, I guess that does make sense.
But
now we have 2 weeks until we can finalize our tallies.
Yep. And so we'll have an update on how we're doing next week. But
true.
But no. Well, because I sent you guys the pictures from the last 2 years, and I'm going to be conservative on buying them this year because hopefully they do the emails every day and we get to see it. So tomorrow, of course, is the first day, and I'm guessing they'll stick with the 2:00. Hopefully they do even on weekends. And
I hope so.
So I'm very interested to see, what becomes of all this year. And I look back at the values because I wanted to see, how many of them were bad, that if I didn't buy it right away, if I changed my mind and I want to pick them up, really the only ones that are worth anything from the Christmas drops are the ad icon ones. So I know I'll be buying the Honey Nut Cheerios B. I know
for sure.
I know I won't be buying Buddy the Elf. I know I will not be buying Chili Willy. I want the Chili Willy regular one, but I think the blue one looks kind of dumb. I just it's nothing great to me.
Yeah,
and
I won't get Betty Boop either. I mean,
but I do want the Funko Shop exclusive ones, and well, I don't want the Care Bear, and then Betty Boop. I don't want Betty Boop.
I was debating on buying the actual Hulk, the whole entire thing. The problem with that is because it's such when we see it, we'll know what's up. The problem is do I want to spend that much money to get a couple Pez's and Adorbs and maybe cereal and maybe whatever? I don't really care about that other stuff. So now I gotta cross my fingers and pray that I can beat the bots.
Last year I told myself that I was gonna buy the whole set and just do it, but it's really hard to do. It's very limited. That sells out almost immediately because the flippers are going to go for that right away because then that's guaranteed. They don't even have to worry about it for the next 12 days, and then they can use their bots for other stuff. But or try to get more, of the individual ones. But it's nice to have a guarantee in case they do a low number one. But I don't foresee there being any numbered ones this time. I'm guessing it's going to be $15K of everything, and nothing's going to. If you want it and you're online at the time it happens, you're going to get it. Because other than all you guys that did the site right on Tuesday got the pop. It was just us. It was just us that forgot that you had to click on the ad now, and you couldn't just hit refresh all the time anymore.
That's what happened to me.
Yep. And but everybody I know that really tried to get it and did it right got it. So, I don't think that and that was a 5,000, and that was one that lots of people wanted, and you didn't see a whole lot of people saying pass on it. And even though I wasn't super excited about it, I decided I was going to go for it because it was just fun, because it was a numbered one, and we haven't seen a numbered one in a while, and it was for a good cause. So I guess I took that attitude. So if I didn't get it, it wouldn't make me a butthurt or anything like that. But
did either of you guys grab Mickey today?
Sure did. Got him.
You know,
that was quick. I mean, same. I'm finding having better luck with my phone than the computer.
Well,
It like
Mickey
freezes, but the phone, I'm like in and out.
It was only $10K.
Do we know that
I
for
was
sure?
wondering because it sold out super fast. I was really surprised with this one. Like it was gone in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, there's how many are there going to be in the set?
Oh, I don't know because I think.
Isn't there an orange one too? Yeah, I think there's another one at least.
I think there's
4 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 6.
You know, it's just, you know, we don't collect the Disney ones, and I think the only Mickey we have is Diamond Mickey. And because for a while we were getting all the Diamond series from Hot Topic, but then they started coming out all the time, and there was just some god awful one, like the Ursula one looks terrible, and so we just stopped doing the Diamond series. We'll do them if it's good ones, you know, like we got the Harley and we got the Batgirl, and but the Disney ones, no, I don't care anymore.
So there's yellow, pink, blue, green, orange. So far, so yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Yep. No, it'd be cool if you had the whole set. Did you get the 10-inch too?
No, I didn't. I'm not into the 10 inches. Like they just take up too much space. So I just got the regular.
Yeah, no, it'll be a cool set, but you know, you can't see the whole one without the big one.
Yeah,
you don't got the big boy, and it's even got a different pose. It's not even just a big version of the other one.
That is true.
I've been telling John Page, you know, because he's always like, nah, you're gonna end up buying it, and you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for it.
That's true. I know he got the regular one. I don't think he got the 10-inch either.
Yeah, and he got the one today too. Because he had told me originally that he was only going to get this one colored one because it's the only one he liked, and now he's gotten all these ones. So he's weak. You're weak, John. Weak.
So what do we got? We got David tonight, right?
David's doing 20 questions.
All right. Oh, I've got him picked out.
All right. Well, let me think here. How should we start this one? Because this one's going to be crazy.
Yeah, now that I know you're looking at Stash.
Well, I'm going to open it up, but it's too early to look because we got to narrow it down a little bit. But I got to find you again. Following there's David. Why don't you have a profile picture in Stash?
I know. I got to change that. I will. I promise.
Now, I love how the superhero Freddy Metallic already has a value, but ones that have been out for several weeks do not have a value yet.
Oh, there's tons.
Like Spider-Man Negative Deco. What? I've had that for 2 months?
Right, and nothing.
But,
boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so...
Come on, guys.
Is this Pop a comic book character?
No.
All right.
Is this Pop from a TV series?
No.
Dare I say, is this Pop from a movie?
Yes.
All right.
Is the movie from the 80s?
You know what? Hold on. Let me refer to Google.
I've stumped the stumper. IMDb.
Yes. Yes.
Is it a horror movie?
No.
Fiction based.
Is it what?
Yes, it's a science fiction.
Like
Yeah.
sci-fi?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, he said yeah. So, science fiction. Is the movie owned by Disney?
Yes.
All right, so David, Anthony here, let's think about this for a second. So it's owned by Disney and from the 80s. So we're probably looking at either a Star Wars pop. We've got his black hole pops that he likes.
Does he have any ET pops?
Is that your question?
ET's Amblin Entertainment, and that is not owned by Disney.
Oh, okay.
It could be. Was there any superhero movies from the 80s? I don't think so. So there was no Marvel movies in the 80s. So let's start narrowing down your question there, Anthony.
Is it a male character?
Yes.
Is it from Star Wars?
No.
Hold on a second here, because I'm just trying to see something. How do I find out if a movie was done by Disney or not? Because I have an idea.
Well, what are you thinking? We can talk amongst ourselves.
I'm thinking Big Trouble in Little China. I don't know if that was a Disney movie though.
How fast he answered it, I don't think that's what it is.
Okay.
Because he went to it right away, and that's unless he looked that up ahead of time. Because I don't know who made Big Trouble in Little China. Do I have that on Blu-ray?
I don't know if Disney did or not. Jack Burton here, Pork Chop Express.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or not. I can't even, IMDb's not giving me any information.
Oh, I finally picked one worthy of the 20 questions.
All right, so it's my question, or is it? No, yeah, you said it's a Star Wars.
Yep, it's no. It's you.
Oh, what the hell's his name? Is Josh Brolin?
Wait, you cut out for a second. What was the question?
Is Josh Brolin in the movie?
No. I don't think. No.
Is the movie one where they're injected into a video game?
You have. Yes. Did you look at Josh again?
Was that enough to help Anthony? Does he know what I'm talking about? He's all herky-jerky.
No, that actually threw me off a little bit.
Oh, come on.
They even made a new one. It's Tron.
Yeah, but let me grab it.
but now we have, wait, you have 4 Tron Pops.
What was that?
You have 4 Tron Pops, so we have to.
That's true. You have to narrow it down. Which one is it?
So, is it a chase?
Yes.
And is it blue?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's the Tron glow metallic chase.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah. You got it. See, I didn't think you guys would.
You are the champion.
This was a group effort here. No.
Nice work, guys. Nice work.
I've thought about getting the 2 glow ones because
I love Tron. I had
those chases are only worth 14 and 12 bucks.
Yeah, him and Sark aren't worth that much, but I mean the glow's cool too because it's the lines. It looks like it.
I loved that movie when I was a kid. I had the old, like, you remember we used to get the like little record, and then you had the little book that you could look through and stuff, and then through, I don't know if you had like Scholastic Book Club at school where like you could order the books out of the little paper catalog, and I had like the big Tron book, and Yep, because it was that
I
Jeff
love Tron.
Daniels. Jeff Daniels was that Jeff
Yeah.
Daniels?
Or
no, Jeff
no,
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
But no, I still haven't watched the new one.
It was okay. I mean, it was all right. Entertaining, yes, but not something that I would watch 20 times in a row, you know?
A funny throwback to when we were talking about, like, famous YouTube and meme stars. Are you guys familiar with Tron Guy?
No.
No, I'm not.
You know that portly guy that made his own Tron outfit? They used him in a bunch of memes. And it, like, actually lit up. And you know what I'm talking about?
I've seen the memes. I didn't know he was on YouTube.
No, I don't think he is. I think it was just he's from Minnesota. He's from southern Minnesota, and he tried to go and see the new Tron movie in that suit at our movie theater here in Mankato, and they wouldn't let him.
Oh, there he is.
They said his suit was too distracting, and they then contacted him and let him go to a private matinee where he could wear the suit.
But that defeats the purpose of putting the suit
on. The white one with the blue. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
He was on Tosh.0. They did a web redemption of him where they're trying to find him a girlfriend.
I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's Tron Guy.
There he is.
That's awesome.
My friend Antonio, who's a big friend of the show, he's always commenting every show we have, and I've mentioned him before. He said they should make a light cycle pop ride.
Yes, there you go. There you go. That's good.
Well, you know, because they could almost use the same mold when they make the Akira one, because the motorcycles are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Akira one's a little more streamlined than that, but yeah, no, they're you know, I think, you know, they released those 4 because there's only 4 Tron Pops, right? You have all 4 of them, don't you? And obviously they weren't crazy popular because they're only worth a chase is only worth $14. But no, that's, you know, that's a movie I want to go back. You know, the problem is those old 80s like sci-fi movies like that. Like, I would love to watch it with, like, you know, like Sawyer and stuff like that. But that movie will not hold a kid's attention.
What, Tron? You don't think?
Not a 2-year-old's.
No, not a 2-year-old.
Maybe like a 5 or 6. Once you can start comprehending what's happening, possibly.
Right.
But some of those, you know, I have not gone back and watched it. I think I have it on my server. I should see how well it's held up. Because how long has it been since you've watched it?
The original Tron. Actually, it was on probably maybe like 5 months ago when I watched it.
I'm surprised that they haven't gone back and cleaned that up and, like, tried to do like the George Lucas effect.
Right, right.
But maybe that's
with because master control. Oh, I mean, I love that.
Oh, I used to love playing that Tron arcade game, you know, where it was like 4 different games, you know, where, you know, basically it was Snake, you know, before Snake existed. Right. And then there was the one you had to spin. And then there was the standalone one too, the Discs of Tron. I think that was even an Intellivision game, kids. If there was a video game system called the Intellivision that had what do you remember that one that had the paddle controllers that had like the number pad on it and the bottom was just like a little like touchpad thing. You'd have to slide in like the little like ones that go over the number pad, so it'd be like different numbers. And they had like they had a Dungeons and Dragons game, and they had the Intellivision voice. I remember because our neighbors had it, we didn't have that one. And you'd plug it in, and there was a game called B-52 Bomber, and you turn on and go B-52 Bomber. And I don't remember if it said anything else other than that.
What's the Tron Deadly Disc?
No, it was the disc. It was the Discs of Tron was the name of the game. And but yeah, no, I mean,
well, they tried to make that. They didn't name it, but for the PSVR, the one with like it's not Tron, but it kind of is, like with the discs and you're throwing them back and forth. Like it's pretty cool.
I really need to hook up my PSVR again. I haven't had it hooked up in like a year, but I still bought games for it. So I'm still waiting to play.
A while. I mean,
I need to play the Rick and Morty. I need to play I bought the Rick and Morty game, and that Accounting Plus, which was made by the Rick and Morty people, which is probably even more messed up than the Rick and Morty game. And but yeah, no, and because I wanted, it was ever since they redid, like, they did a futuristic version of Robinson Crusoe called Robinson the Journey. And that one made me super sick Like I played lots of other games. I played tons of my VR, and that game made me so sick, and it made me feel
I didn't try that one.
It made me feel physically ill, like for an entire night, and that I haven't had the guts to put it back on since then. But
some games
now,
do that to me. I actually just tried Call of Duty 4 tonight, and it made me want to throw up.
Oh, I see. Now the Call of Duty 4 Space Battle never made that. Didn't do anything. Wait, Call of Duty 4?
The Black Ops that just came out. Like the way it's set up, like I got super nauseous and.
Oh, you're just playing. You're just playing the regular game.
Yeah.
The
VR hasn't made me like that yet. Not yet. Not at all.
No. My brother ordered that Oculus Go, so I'm anxious to see what that's like because that's an all-in-one, and you don't put your cell phone in it or anything. It actually has a screen, and it's higher res than like the Vive and the regular Oculus.
Oh,
but it's only like $200 or $300, and they have tons of stuff now on YouTube and everything for it. So it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, I might have to check that out.
They already have a 3D like walkthrough. Like a couple blocks over here, they have these Christmas lights, and what they do is they it's 1.5 million lights, and
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy, and like so you can drive, and they have a radio station you listen to, and the lights flash to the beat of the songs and stuff like that. And then they have an area you can get out and walk, and they have like reindeers there, like real reindeers, and like Santa's there, and then they have a big like long tunnel you can walk through that's like completely encased with the lights and stuff. So everyone takes their pictures in that tunnel and stuff. But we haven't gone.
I don't mean to go off topic, but I'm surprised we haven't mentioned it. Did you guys see the first images from Mars?
Yes. Especially the one like the panoramic view that it took. Like,
oh my God, from the
road. Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, Mark, you have to see.
It's like HD, and you can totally like panoramic view up, down, the ground, everything all around.
I did not mean to take you guys out of your gamer conversation, but for some reason when you were talking about all the movement and the nausea, I was like, oh my God, we haven't mentioned Mars because of the panoramic and the viewing. They also had the sunset, picture of the sun setting.
That I didn't see yet.
And they also had a picture of what we look like as Earth from Mars.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, it's like us seeing another planet. It's a big bright dot in the sky. But guys, it was wonderful to view that panoramic view of the land touching down
wow.
Mars.
I'm looking at the pictures now of the sunset. That's amazing.
How amazing is that sunset?
Wow.
I'll have to look at that. I have the Oculus headset that I can put I have an old Galaxy S7 that I can pop in there, and I'll have to take a look at that because I bet
you have to. You have to. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like it's literally one of those moments because here we are, 300 million miles away, and we can see the landscape of another planet, and the sun setting from another planet.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I love
it's
space.
Surreal. It's insane. It's so cool to be alive in today's I mean, obviously, we're all the same age group. When we were growing up, all it was you made for your science project, you made the styrofoam balls and you did the universe. I'm sure we all did the universe at one point or another in our lives. With Saturn and the rings and so it's really cool. And again, I do apologize for taking you guys away from that conversation. It just popped up and I had to mention it.
No, I'm definitely going to check that out. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you think about it. I mean, like how our generation, our parents' generation probably experienced just as much technological boom as we have. But I mean, you think about it. I mean, when I was in high school, we still didn't have internet, really. I didn't have email until I was in college. And, I remember in high school, my dad had a bag phone. Yeah, I mean,
that was the cell phone, yeah.
Yep. And you'd have a whole freaking little duffel bag you carry around with you.
My dad's a chauffeur, so he had the car phone, which was like, oh, amazing.
Well, and I remember like my dad's company was one of the first ones that like got a bunch of them here in town, And so they were able to check. They had some deal where they could check their voicemail for free as much as they wanted. So my dad, they would all just leave these voicemail messages all the time. And I remember my dad had come home and he'd sit in the garage for like a half hour, half the nights, listening to all those voicemail messages. And it was just really everybody screwing around. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But I think that's why, you know, Funko's got us so much with some of the nostalgia stuff because, you know, everything has changed so much, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine growing up like today, going to high school with like social media and everybody having cell phones and your parents being able to see where you are at all points in time, that your parents can log in and look at your grades whenever they want, you know. And I mean, it would just drove me crazy when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, the paper report card coming in the mail. Like, oh, yeah.
But, you know, we were still able to just run around and do whatever we wanted because nobody was really getting abducted. There was no such thing as an Amber Alert. You know, most people didn't know about the perverts yet, and they just didn't talk about it when the perverts got them.
True. Oh, that's so true.
But now, you know, everyone's scared to go outside, and everyone's going to get murdered. But, you know, it's changed here because I had a friend, I remember, back in the early 2000s and moved here from Flint, Michigan, and just laughed about what our news was like. Because it'd be like, oh, someone lost their dog, and then they found it again, you know. And now Mankato's caught up with everything, you know, and now we're just like everywhere else. But when we first moved here, nothing bad ever really happened here, you know.
Well, it's one of those things where you have to appreciate the time we're living in because of all the opportunity that we get to experience what we're experiencing.
Yeah.
You know, it's obviously it's never going to be the Jetsons. At least we don't think so. But who knows? Who knows what's next? What I do know is I look forward to seeing what's in store for what lies ahead as a whole. You know, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't even know if tomorrow's going to come. So we have to do everything we can to. I feel like I'm narrating a Patton Oswalt episode of The Goldbergs. I mean, I gotta shut up.
Which is a great freaking show.
Oh, it's amazing! It's amazing.
There's you know the other throwback show that started this year is The Kids Are All Right, which is set in the 70s, but you know it still reminds me of like when we were growing up. And it's the dad is the guy that played Abraham on Walking Dead.
Okay.
And then the mom was what was that USA show where it was a female U.S. Marshal?
Female U.S. Marshal. I have no idea.
I can't remember what it's called, but she's the mom. And they're a Catholic family, and they have 8 boys. And it's like one of them has to sleep under the kitchen table, and they're always like, you know, trying to she makes her own ketchup, and but they you know, kind of the whole, like they even said like they could go wherever they wanted during the day, but their parents would not fall asleep until they got home at night. And no, it's a pretty good show. It's on ABC, I think, on maybe Wednesday nights. But I do like those old throwback shows.
Yeah, they do really well. They're
and
awesome.
The Goldbergs does an excellent job of every episode has a different 80s theme that they incorporate in. And I mean, did you see the episode, the Bohemian Rhapsody episode?
The which one?
The Bohemian Rhapsody episode?
I didn't.
No.
Oh, where Barry, well, because the sister and her friend are like do their cover band stuff, and they were doing Bohemian Rhapsody, and they broke up. And Barry's girlfriend and him, they decided that Barry was convinced that it was Bohemian Rap City, and he was very mad that a song about Rap City didn't have any sick beats, so he added a rap to Bohemian Rhapsody, and it's amazing. I'll send you a link to the video later. Even though did he die?
I don't know.
Oh,
Sorry,
there he
guys.
is.
Yeah, no, my I needed my charger.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to the video of Barry doing the Bohemian Rhapsody song. It's one of the better moments from the Goldbergs. So
I gotta see. Did you see the Freddy Krueger one?
Yes, I've seen them all. In fact, I even listened to Chris Hardwick's now it's ID10T podcast, but it used to be called the Nerdist podcast, when they had the creator of the Goldbergs, because it's actually based on his family. You know, they always show actual clips, you know, at the end of their family doing similar things. And so Chris Hardwick asked him if they have to exaggerate stuff, and he actually said that he actually has to tone it down, because how things really were in their family were even more outrageous sometimes, and it would be hard to be even believable as a show. And he went on and told some story about how the mom always, you know, was buying stuff that was deals and stuff like that. And so she bought a whole bunch of like adult movies because they were really cheap at like a Woolworths or something. I mean, I don't think they were pornographic, but I think they probably were, you know, more risque than she probably should have bought for the family, and didn't realize it. But no. And then he talks about how he oftentimes would he features stuff in the show so he can get his own versions of them.
You just brought me back a good memory of my mom. She bought me my first Playboy.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah. My mom
burned mine.
Guys, the one thing that I like to do before we end this for the evening is tip my cap to Steven Hillenburg. Obviously, we lost the SpongeBob creator.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, I took care of my I for a while some family members had some issues, so I was watching babies for like 8 months, and a lot of SpongeBob was watched in those days. So it kind of hit home to me, you know, first Stan, now Steven. I was like, Jesus, man, we're losing some greats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. It's sad.
He was only like 54 or 55, I think. But no, SpongeBob was a very tolerable cartoon to watch with little kids, because it kind of had, well, you know, we came from the era where we got to watch Ren and Stimpy when it was first on and stuff like that. So we kind of liked that weird jaded cartoon humor, you know, and that had that, you know, in just buckets of it, you know. So
So yeah, we get to start our tally tomorrow, fellas. I'm excited.
That's right.
Yes, we do.
So what do you guys think will be the very first one? I'm guessing it's going to be one of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chili Willy.
See, I think they're going curveball.
You think so? All right. I don't know. I think it'll be one of the ones we see.
Mark, is this an extra credit question?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, yeah, this is a bonus point if you can call the first one. I think I'm going Chili Willy as well, because the fact that Pop Culture already did it, well, that doesn't really mean anything, because look at the freaking Frog Brothers. But
right, exactly.
But I would like to think
they'll do the ones we know first.
I think we're going to see Chili Willy this weekend, and I think we'll see maybe Buddy. We might see Buddy the Elf this weekend too. I want to say I think they're going to do. We won't see the ad icon until the week. But it'd be awesome if it'd be great to get that stupid bee right out of the way. But I think it's going to be Chili Willy, so I think I'm going to have a break for the weekend. Well, at least for the day.
Right.
Because we know they're going to be non-pop ones. And we know out of the 12 that there's now, if the Betty Boop, which I didn't put on my list, but if the Betty Boop is one and the other ones, we know what half of them are now. Because if they do those Funkos as a 2-pack, that's up to 6 now. And there's got to be a Dorbs Day. There's got to be either Hikari or those other Big Freddy Day.
The vinyls. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there has to be.
The plush will usually be the same day as another one, because they usually won't do the plush by itself. The plushes are always thrown on top of something else. Like, you can get this and this. But
I mean, because even the HQ ones, I mean, like the holiday or the Halloween one was small. Wasn't that? I mean, it was sweet. The vampire one that was all metallic and that, like, they have to. They've done one for what? Spring, summer, Halloween.
Now, a cool story about those big ones is when they had that summer one, or maybe it was the robot one. Was there a robot one recently? It was either the summer one or the I think it was it like a metallic. There was the chrome one. There was a chrome one.
This Halloween one has chrome all in it, but
does it? But there was like a silver chrome one, a big one, and so I know John Page got that one, and he went went online trying to find a protector for it because he wanted to put it in a protector.
Oh, right, okay.
And what happened was, which was really, really cool, is some guy on eBay said he would just send it to him for free. Didn't charge him a thing for it. And he sent it to him, and he had a box, an empty box, but it was a box from one of them inside there, maybe to hold the shape. But it was from a really limited Comic-Con one, and it was signed by the creator of Funko. What's that guy? What's his name? The main Funko guy.
Oh, yeah, he wears a suit jacket.
Mark something?
Yeah, you know, it's been a while since I watched the documentary, but yeah, it was the main guy, and it was his autograph on it.
Mike Becker.
So, because he's like, who signed this? And he sent me the picture.
Brian.
Yeah, no. Yep, it's Brian.
Isn't the creator of Funko Mike Becker?
No, let me take a look here.
Anybody?
Creator of Funko.
Mike Becker.
Creator of Funko.
Funko was founded by Mike Becker.
Can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, no. Yep, it is. That's what it says. I think it was him or the other guy. But let me see a picture of Mike Becker here.
It was probably signed by Sully.
No, it was okay, so Funko founder Mike Becker. Oh no, it was the CEO. It was Brian Marlotti, I think, is who actually was the one that signed it.
He's the CEO,
yeah, because he was like the main guy. Mike Becker was probably
he was at NYCC too. I saw him behind Toy Tokyo's tent.
Yep. And so he got a box signed by Brian, and that was really kind of cool.
That's definitely
now, but so I don't know what I know he's kept the box, but I don't know what he's doing with it. But you know, it's cool to have an extra. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do with it, you know, because how do you can't just display an empty box, you know, and the pop that was in it, it was like a really like crazy low limited one that you would never probably be able to get the pop to put in it with that it wasn't a pop, but the big Freddy Funko. So I think it's worth just a ton. So but no
guys,
that
you know what none of us you know what none of us mentioned? You don't think they're gonna do any Christmas rock candies?
Oh, I didn't think about rock candy either. They might.
There's probably a better chance they'll do a rock candy than a 5-star, but it's been a little while since they've announced any 5-stars. So part of me wants to believe they'll do a 5-star, and that's why. Because you know, I was going back and forth with that because there's that holiday Batman, and they don't have a regular pop of him either. But I thought that would be a good 5-star since they did the gold 5-star for NYCC. That, you know, maybe they'll because I was trying to think of someone that they would do a one-off of for the 5-stars.
Right.
And Batman's the most likely candidate of all of them because they're not going to do a horror one. I don't think they're going to do a Freddy Funko 5-star, but they could start doing, you know, Funko related ones for those. But I just thought that holiday one that they did, which it's sitting right up there, and it looks cool. I mean, so he's all red and he's got the green gloves, and then the Batman logo is white. And but yeah, rock candy very well. Was there a rock candy last year? I can't remember.
Didn't they make a Harley Quinn Christmas rock candy? Not for the 12 days, but just in general.
They made one did they make a red and green one? No, I don't see one over there. And if it wasn't for the 12 days of Christmas, I can't fathom that they would have done it for anything else. But why do I keep hitting the wrong buttons here? So I sent you guys those. I just can't use my phone today. And I'm very thankful. See, I'm on call for work this week, and that was the one thing I was nervous about. And I was even going to tell you guys about that before we went live, but I forgot about it. So okay, so to go over, just in case people are interested in what has come out in the past for 12 Days of Christmas, the last 2 years we had. So 2 years ago there was the Stitch Dorbs, which we talked about. There was a Flocked Grover. There was a Freddy Funko holding a Christmas present. There was the Christmas Batman. There was Flocked Animal. There was a red and green Freddy Funko Hikari. There was a robot Freddy Bot, like the line that you're talking about. That was in your picks. There was the superhero glow in the dark Freddy Funko. There was there was a Harley Quinn. It's like those Batmans that are bigger, that kind of like have the one hand on its. There's two of them. They did there's what were those called? Well, it looks kind of like a big mystery mini Batman. Funko made them. They're like $45. It's the same line that they did that Jack Skellington from. That big Jack Skellington they did, because they did they did those Batmans like that, and so they did a Harley like that. They did a She-Ra Dorbs.
Wow.
They did an 8-pack of these, must be like little minis of the Funko Vampire guy, or no, it's Wacky Race's Vampire guy, but it was a 8-pack of different colors of him. Like, let's see.
Oh, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's not happening. And that year, the last one they did was a 2-pack of Dorbs of Heat Miser and the ice from the New Year's Rudolph, the fire guy and the snow guy.
Guys, John Page just sent me pictures of that box that you were talking about, Mark.
Yeah, same here.
Holy! First of all, that's an OG. That's like that's 20 years ago. That box, I mean, it's not obviously not literally. I think it's 2016 box, but it looks like one of those old school Freddy Funko boxes from when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's signed is, that's a treasure piece, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Oh, say something. Hold it up and say something again, David, because you gotta be talking.
There is the signature officially on the box that we are talking about here.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful. Cool. Yeah, that's a treasure.
Okay, so now last year for 12 Days of Christmas, we had the Winter Series Flocked Pop Monsters 6-pack. That didn't even sell out during the 12 Days of Christmas. The red and green Psycho Santa Claus, that sold out. We had the metallic Freddy Nutcracker 3-pack. The Wonder Woman with gauntlets. The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation Dorbs 2-pack. The silver Mr. Monopoly. We had the black and white Santa Grinch. And that day also had the plush Santa Freddy Funko. We had the Phlox Tricks Rabbit. We had a Hikari Huckleberry Hound. The gold Batman with Batmobile. The Gremlin Pop. Is that Hanna-Barbera? What is that Gremlin from? I can't remember. And then Phlox
the Tiger. Is that Looney Tunes?
Yeah, it's Looney Tunes. That's what it looks like. Yep. So we had 2 ad icons, and the Tony the Tiger, for being a non-numbered pop. How that's worth as much as it is just insane. Because we don't know how many there are.
Because he's in the $500 value club. Yeah.
I want to say maybe the 3s. Maybe
is that flocked or non-flocked?
Flocked.
I think flock is 500. The
really?
Non-flock is 3 something.
Let me look them up real quick, because I mean, now I remember being in line for that one, because remember the lines last year? Like you could be in line for like an hour.
Yeah.
Or several hours. So flocked is worth $500. Non-flocked is $395. Now, I guarantee you there will, well, I shouldn't guarantee, but I can pretty much assure you that there will not be one that's worth that much this year. Because right there, you could pay for the whole set. The whole set with that. But see, this year, it does seem like with what's leaked out so far, it's going to be better than what we had last year. Because, I mean, nobody wants a Hikari Huckleberry Hound. In fact, you can probably still buy that on their site. It probably still hasn't sold out. I think you can still buy the gold Batmobile.
Yeah. Oof.
So I've got one over there somewhere. But no, so I think there's gonna be more pops this year than last year. But
yeah, that's what sells. I mean, yeah, of course.
But now, so there was a few Freddy Funkos last year, so it'll be interesting to see how many Freddy Funkos are this year. But
I'm just looking forward to seeing the tally. How many? Not even for the point system, but as awesome as that is, I just can't wait to see who gets what correct. And if maybe we're all just completely off after the 4 that we
could be. We could be.
Yeah, you know, we made some safe ones because we're gonna get points because Dorbs. We know there's gonna be Dorbs. There's got to be cereal someday.
Oh, of course, they're and Pez.
Funko can't breathe without cereal coming out right now. So I mean,
awful cereal.
It's like you know, I have a feeling that this after now, especially after Decon, I'm hoping that the cereal thing is going to die down. I know that there's still one more wave for the Christmas rush and everything like that. Right, but I'm kind of hoping it finally dies down because
no cereal.
I don't really know any. But you know, maybe it does sell in the stores, but maybe
that's because it has the pocket pop. That's why it sells.
Oh, right, exactly.
Yeah, but who's buying them? Do you know anybody that's buying all the cereal? Because I don't. I have the Batman cereal. I know a few people about some of the horror ones because you know they were early on
sold out. Like, look, you showed me Pennywise is sold out.
They had it again though. Remember, I just sent you the link the other day. They actually had it on the website again. So apparently they made some more because none of this is limited. So who knows? I mean, someday these might all be at our grocery store for like $3 a box. You know,
true. They could be.
I wonder who makes it though. I mean, who actually makes?
They haven't made a Disney cereal yet, so we got more coming.
It's because Disney's like, yep, nope. I mean, have they even made a Marvel cereal? They haven't made. I don't think they've made anything owned by Disney.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No.
Because I don't think they want.
Cuphead. Yeah. Pennywise. No, I don't think they have.
I mean, because there's been no Disney, no Nightmare Before Christmas, no Avengers, no Star Wars.
True.
So Disney probably doesn't want anything to do with it. There's been plenty of DC, and then there's been plenty of other, knockoff, other offshoots, like Beetlejuice and all the horror ones.
Yeah, Elvira.
They haven't had Gremlins yet.
They had they had somebody from that Skeletor.
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Who I'm trying to think of. They haven't done Deadpool. Well, because Deadpool's Marvel, and Marvel's owned by Disney. They haven't done any of anything owned by Disney.
You're right. Nothing.
And they probably just don't want any part of it. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you would think that because those are some of their biggest lines.
Right.
You would think that there would be. I mean, they're all over the Pez. I mean, Marvel is, there's been way more Marvel Pez than DC Pez.
And now it's crazy because now I see Pez, just regular Pez, in every store I go. They made a whole bunch of ones released for just Target straight directly and Walmart straight directly. So it seems like Funko's brought them back on the map. Not that they ever really disappeared, but they're out in full force again.
Oh, yeah.
They've been around. I mean, because they've been making Star Wars Pez for quite a while, There's been different people that made it, but they must have bought the rights to them now. And now maybe they own Pez now. Maybe they bought Pez. But, and in fact, they'd almost have to. They almost have to be manufacturing them.
Or they partnered up.
Yeah, that could be too. But I'm happy. I'm done with the Batman ones. I've got the yeah, because you can see the Chase one right there, sitting there, and I got the regular
yeah,
one.
I see it.
And that's the only two Pez I'm gonna buy. Well, now I'm gonna have a Hulk Pez.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah, me too.
And hopefully,
and I got the Blueberry from the GameStop.
I'll probably take the Hulk one out of. I'll probably take it out of the box and put it on my desk at work because it'll be fine there. Because I've got my whole desk at work is full of garbage stuff that I got in different loot boxes and a few duplicate pops that have bad boxes that we wouldn't wish on anybody, and just I even have an old robot that takes 8 tracks that you can play a game with. So I have a very eclectic, weird stuff. I have way more stuff on my desk than anybody else at a data center. So
nice.
I got a lot of stuff. I mean, if I showed you my desk, I have an Iron Man mask mouse. So, but all my stuff is mostly, yeah. If it's not the Crow, it's just Marvel stuff for the most part.
Yeah, I just have all kinds. I mean, I have like the little replica skateboard from Back to the Future 2, the hoverboard. I've got like the Matchbox car of the Supernatural car. I've got a little keychain that's like the chip from Terminator 2 that they pull out so he has motions, and
nice.
All kinds of stuff. I have a handful of Star Wars and DC pops, that some old ones that we had doubles of, and I think I do have one pop that's on my desk at work that isn't here, and it's my Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, because for some reason I felt it was necessary for him to be on my desk at work.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. That's acceptable.
Now, Ron Swanson with the cornrows, he resides here because this is the more leisurely place to be. But he needed to be in the office. But no, and just all kinds of stuff from the because I was subscribed to all the Marvel box forever and the DC box, and there's also this garbage stuff that they put in there as filler, to make it say that it's worth at least $60, but it's got at least $40 of the stuff that nobody wants. But guys, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up for the night. We've kept our audience captive for 2 hours again this week, but I can't be more excited for these 12 days of Christmas.
I know
how our predictions go.
Talk about it next week. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And just wait, because we're gonna have more kinds of predictions, and because we're gonna do a whole prediction show for what we're gonna see in 2019 here come the beginning of the year, after we do our That D.A.M award show, where we're gonna pick out all the best pops of all the different genres and give awards to the worst pop, the most inappropriate, but I don't know. We haven't decided all the stuff we're going to have awards to yet, but we're going to go back and we're going to do a big retro, look back at this whole year and have a lot of fun with that. So December is going to be a fun month, and we have so many more things planned coming up, as the show keeps going.
Yes,
so,
we do.
We appreciate all you guys that watch this, and we do it because we love to talk about pops. We're 3 guys that love to talk about pops, and we hope that we do it in a way that's entertaining enough that you guys like to watch us. So, we appreciate anybody, if you like it, subscribe, you can hit that little bell, and then you'll get notified whenever we go live. So if you want, if you don't remember when we do it, because in time we're going to be adding a few extra shows and things like that. So it'll be fun to see how we grow, and we're going to start introducing like some of our viewer content and stuff like that too. So, I mean, grow with us, that's all we want.
Sky's the limit. Come join us. Come join us on this crazy journey we're about to embark on.
It's gonna be a lot of damn fun.
That's for damn sure.
Yep. So you guys have a good damn weekend, and we will see you next Friday.
Sounds good.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.